Hello students, now we will discuss question number 1193. In question it is given to us that two thin symmetrical lenses of different nature have equal radius of curvature 20 centimeter. It is given that the lenses are thin and symmetrical, but they have different nature. So how it can be possible that they have same radius of curvature but different nature? So it may be possible when one is convex and other is concave. One lens is convex lens and other is concave lens. Then there will be different nature of these lenses. And the radius of curvature of both lenses is given equal. So radius of curvature is for all the surfaces 20 centimeter. Because they are symmetrical lenses, so there should be biconcave and biconvex, equiconcave or equiconvex, and radiuses are given as 20 centimeter. Now lenses are put close together and immersed in water. When these are put close together, so system will behave like this. This is convex lens and this will be the concave lens. The radius of curvature of these surfaces are exactly matching. So these surfaces will be, there will be no gap between. And now the system is immersed in water. So outer medium is now water. So refractive index of it should be 4/3. We have been asked that find the difference between refractive indices of the two lenses. So let us assume refractive indexes as mu1 and mu2. We need to find difference of mu1 and mu2. Now in this system, when they are put in water, the effective focal length is given to us. It is 24 centimeter. So we may apply lens maker formula to find the effective focal length in the medium, which is known to us as 24 centimeter. It should be mu of the lens minus mu by mu of medium minus 1. But because lenses are of different medium, so we cannot directly apply this formula. So how we should solve this? We can add the focal length of the lenses to get the effective focal length. The focal length of first lens will be mu1 by medium's refractive index minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Now radius of curvature of first surface should be plus 20. Radius of curvature of second surface should be minus 20. This should be 1 upon f of the first lens plus 1 upon focal length of the second lens will be mu2 by 4/3 minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Now radius of curvature of this surface will be negative, it will be minus 20, and radius of curvature of second surface will be plus 20, and there should be minus sign in between. Here should be minus sign. So let us solve this expression to get the difference of mu. You can solve this expression. 1 by 24 will be equal to mu1 by 4/3. It will be 3 mu1 by 4 minus 1 multiplied with this expression of r. This minus sign will become positive, and 1 by 20 plus 1 by 20, it will be 2 by 20 or 1 by 10. Similarly, you can solve it here. It will be similarly minus 1 by 10. So I am putting this minus 1 by 10 before, and then I am writing 3 times of mu2 by 4 minus 1. You can take out 1 by 10 is common, then 3 by 4 into mu1 by mu2, this will be left out. Minus 1 and minus 1, this will get cancelled out. Okay, so this expression is equal to 1 by 24. You can solve this further. So this should become equal. This should be equal. 4 into 10 will be 40. 40 will come in numerator. Divided by 3. 3 into 24. So this is the answer of mu1 minus mu2. They have asked us what is the difference of refractive index. So this should be the answer. You can now calculate this. Divide this by 4 and you can solve this expression. So let me solve this for you. Divide this by 4. It will be 6. It will be 10. So it is 5/9. The difference of refractive index is coming out to be 5/9. Thank you.